happy that we can all come together again. This is another opportunity for me to share with you the piece chest that I have here today. These piece chests that I'm going to be showing you today are not the same ones you saw in the first video. Those piece chests are no longer with me. Those have already been given away. So I have more piece chests. That's what I do. I make them and I give them out because I care, and because we simply can't live until we give. Isn't that right? So I have some piece chests I want to show you today. You get a chance to look at these. I always want you to see them because I want you to see just the vast variety of piece chests, just depending on what you feel, how much love you want to give your cherub, your special little angel, how much love you want to put into that piece chest. And just to let you know, you can be as creative as you want to be when it comes to making the piece chest. It just depends on how much color you want to put in it, or shine you want to give it, or just whatever your particular style is. That's what you can do with your piece chest. So that's what this is about. So what I'm going to do is take time to show them to you. Also, I want you to know right off that the piece chests that I have made, the mass majority of the piece chests are neither for boy or girl, but they're in fact for either. As I've said before, some mothers, when they have gone through miscarriages or abortions and so forth, they don't know the sex of the child. And as a result of that, that's why I make the kind that, as I said before, they be the boy or girl. They have plenty of colors, or there's just a particular style that will reflect whether it's a boy or a girl. It's just precious light. So you'll see most of those this time. And then I will showcase two, one boy and one girl, because I always make the boy and the girl piece chest, and it just gives you an opportunity to decide how you want to do your piece chest, how much love you want to put into it, if you know the sex of your child. And maybe you didn't know the sex of your child. Maybe you decided, since I don't know the sex of your child, it would have been great to have a boy. And you decide in your heart that I'm going to make me one for a boy, because I always wanted a son or a daughter. And however you feel, and you can do that. It's your piece chest. You're not offending your angels. Heavens no. You're not offending your angels, and you can do that. And as I said before, you can write on something or put something precious in there that means a lot to you. You can name the child if you want to. It's just up to you. You can also get together with somebody that you love, and you can make a piece chest. You all can make it together, and it can be something you can have. It can be something that maybe you want to share when the family get together for memorials. Maybe you want to sit it out, or maybe you want to sit on a mantle with other family members or loved ones, pictures. Some people have their family member ashes. Just all the ways we do to memorialize and to remember, to express our love to these loved ones. Be that they are no longer in the body. They love surpasses flesh and bone. You know that love surpasses that, and it crashes through all kinds of what we think of boundaries. And love is an unbroken bond. And whether you as I said before, had a miscarriage or not, still, love is precious as a gift, and we ought to always take time to talk to love. And we have that in the form of our angels. And so that's what this is about. So the peace chests are all about. It's an opportunity, as I said before, to open the door and allow peace in your life, and that you don't have to spend your life feeling like you have a void. Something's missing. Something missing. All you need to do is acknowledge this. Just acknowledge and love and embrace the life that's already loving you unconditionally. And that's what this is about. I also want to take time to talk to, I try to always take a moment out to talk to a mother who perhaps have stumbled upon this YouTube, or you have been invited here, or you just clicking along the line and you just surf right in. I want to talk to you too. Perhaps you're in the throes. Your baby is tangled up because you're caught in the decision to determine whether or not you really want to do the abortion, or you're going to do the abortion, you're not sure, you feel like you're just trying to figure out what it is you want to do with that. I want you to know that two things. One, above all, we love you. We all love you. We don't have to know your name to love you. We love you. We love your baby. We don't have to know your baby's name. We don't have to know your baby's sex. We know that we love your baby because we are here because we support life. And we are here to support you in choosing from a tree of life. And I definitely support choice. I definitely do. I just feel that sometimes we have to be reminded that abortion is not the only door. It's not. You don't have to choose abortion. You're a healthy person. You can carry the baby full term. But maybe you're saying that this baby just, if baby comes into my life, it will be definitely not really in the favor of what's going on in your life. But here is the thing, that you may have never considered adoption. Why give abortion more attention and thought than adoption? Here's the beautiful thing about adoption. The beautiful thing about adoption, although it may not have been your ultimate plan, the beautiful thing about adoption is that everybody gets to live. How about that? Everybody gets to live. And life has an opportunity to go forward and be all that life can be. So, when it comes to adoption, my goodness, you being an angel, you carry that life, that miracle, powering its way to fulfillment of time, and you bring forth that precious life, and you release that life through adoption to a family whose arms have been waiting, who have cried probably oceans of tears, because they are so ready to mother, they're so ready to father, and that all they need for their bright future is those little hands and feet, kissing them little feet on the bottom, smiling down on that toothless smile that's smiling right back at them. There are people who would love to spend all day kissing milk jaws that the babies have. You can be that gift, that miracle for somebody else's life. And I want you to consider that. Because we're for life, and we know you are too. So, I want to give you that to think about. And you remember, when you participate in adoption, may not necessarily feel like it. Because I know brave hearts do this when they involve in adoption. It takes a brave heart to do it. Just remember, it's like seeing the activities of heaven on earth. When life, you have these angels that bring forth life, and they give their angels and release those angels to angels who receive. Releasing angels and receiving angels and releasing angels and receiving angels. It's like seeing the business of heaven go on earth right in front of our eyes. It is such sweet, sweet beauty. It's a far sweeter recollection when you look over your life later. It's sweeter to know that the future that you can behold builds toward life. I could think about that. I could think about that, the gift of life, and how that life is growing, and you can do that. I'm here to say, abortion is not the only tree. You don't have to eat from that tree. You don't. That adoption points you to that fruit. Because I know the tree of life will always choose that over the other. So I want to encourage you. You're trying to make up your mind what you want to do. I say, think life. That's what this little frame here I have on tips. See that? Let there be life. There can be. It's already happening. So you be encouraged and know that we love you. If perchance you have already experienced abortion, adoptions, perhaps abortions is where I'm going. You've experienced adoption, and you know what it is to receive a child and how much it blessed your life. Feel free to share that on this page. I'm sure it will be a real help to others who are trying to make the decision as to whether or not it is something to do. I personally know a young lady who was adopted, and she ended up adopting herself when she became old enough and a mother herself, she adopted a child. So adoption is a beautiful branch that just keeps budding and keeps growing and keeps expanding, because that's what life does. So I want you to be encouraged that. Now I want to encourage you, in the event that you've had an abortion, as I said, or an adoption, or a miscarriage, or stillborn, and you have not had an opportunity for that honorable closure, so you can feel like you're actually moving forward in your life, and knowing now that you don't have to ignore your angels, because that's what we talk about. You don't have to ignore your angels, and you do not have to live with a void in your life. It's no void. You don't have to live with a void in your life, because you have your angels, and now that you're acknowledging them, that they're there, that we have all this miraculous help, all this beautiful help that's here to help us get through our daily lives, that this is an opportunity just for expressing love and enjoying it, and walking into the peace that you need the most. And so today, these peace chests, as I said before here, they're designed to remind us that we are never alone. And that the honorable closing will help to bring peace and usher peace into our life. And once you've been touched with life, and you know I've said this, I'll say it again. Once you've conceived life, whether it's a second or a minute, it doesn't even matter the duration of the life. Once you've been touched with conception of life, and you're a mother, and you're a father, and always remember that once life touches you this way, you'll always be a mother, and you'll always be a father. Because there's a name, as I said before, for a husband and a wife. One passes on, the other passes. One's a widow or a widower. What is the word for the mother? The father that loses a child. There's no name. I'll tell you why, as I've told you before. That is because once you've been touched with life, and you're a mother, and your father, death can't take that from you. Can never take that from you. Whether your child is here in the flesh or in the spirit, you know now that death can't break that bond. Can't touch it. You're a mama forever, and you're a daddy forever. And that's the beautiful power of the gift of life. That once it marks us, honey, we're good and marked. So we have our angels with us. This is about acknowledging them and having that beautiful closure. I have a plaque here. I'm going to hold it up and have you take a look at it. I also got this particular plaque from Dollar Tree. You know, I love Dollar Tree. They have all kinds of the most wonderful, darling little thingamabobs that you can get. Now, this particular plaque here, you can see that. And in this particular plaque, it says, look for your angels. It says, they're everywhere. They're all around us. So, now you know. We's got angels. And we're going to acknowledge them and love them and appreciate them and have quiet time where we sit, honor that life, express the love that we have. Because there's no need to spend our life ignoring them. They love us and we love them. And you know, babies love us unconditionally, so you better grab hold to that. That's a shown up rarity in these times. Alrighty, on that note, I want you to know that all of the peace chests that I showed you here, there are no two alike, because every time I make one, to sit down to make one, I just follow the angels, I guess you could say. And I make the peace chest, and then each one is quite different. So the ones I show you here today aren't the ones I had in the first video, because all those have been given out. So these I'm going to show you, and as I said before, most of these will be what if a boy or girl can bounce for either boy or girl. And as I said before, you can have one piece chest to cover if for some reason, because some women have several miscarriages. You know, they have trouble carrying those angels. Those angels seem to show up and say, hey, and then it's toodaloo, and so we love them. And they deserve to be acknowledged. So you can have one piece chest, and just acknowledgement of all the angels. I have a piece chest in my home that I have a keepsake piece chest. I showed you that in the previous video. And because I love all life and I'm in support of life. And so for any child that's ever been aborted or miscarried or stillborn or, for whatever, there's several medical procedures that happen. And our angels come as quickly as they go. So I'm going to show you peace chest now. And when I show you the peace chest, I don't talk. I like us to just quietly enjoy each angel's peace chest. And then I will share just a little bit more with you after that, and then that'll be it. So let's start with the peace chest. Peace chest. Yeah, move your hand so you can see this really good. Ah, yes, look at that. There we go. That's beautiful. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and then I'm going to show you the top. Yeah. How's that? That's good. Oh, that's good. That's going to work. Alrighty, we're going to start with this peace chest. And that would conclude the peace chest. That concludes the peace chest. And these are that was just one of the plaques I got, hope, that I got from the Dollar Tree. This will complete the peace chest that I have. I trust that it has motivated everyone's heart to embrace life and embrace love, and to do the very best that we can to encourage others around us to not just have hope, but to value life and to look towards life. And that when we release our hands and we open our hands and release our hearts, that we're always releasing life to life. We love you here, as I've said before. We love you here. We want you to know that you're loved. That's the purpose of being here, is to share both love and peace. Today, we know that we can embrace life more, we can laugh louder, and we can giggle some, and we can dance as often as our hearts desire, because now we realize that life covers us with additional vitality of spirit, because we have so much help with us, and we have so many angels that's present with us, help us to get through this life. We need a lot of assistance. and to know that our angels love us unconditionally, and so that we don't have to have the voids in our lives that we thought that we had. Also, a little something I want you to know about the peace chests. When I make them, you might want to do the same thing. It's up to you. I have with me it's like a fragrance that I have, and it's called soft. It's called soft. I'm gonna tell you in just a minute. It's called, what is it? It's called Baby Soft. And it's a fragrance. So for every peace chest that goes out, I actually spray the insides while I'm opening up the peace chest and showing them to you. It smells like baby galore. Because this fragrance comes out of the peace box when you open it, and it just smells like baby. Smells like new life, fresh life. And so I always make sure this is kind of just an added little touch. You might want to do that. I got this. It's called Baby Soft, and I actually got it from Kmart. I got it from Kmart. It's not even that expensive either. It's like $10 or something like that. And you get this. And so anyway, so when you do it, if you want, you can just after you make your peace box, if you so desire, before you close it and it's complete, you just and then you close it. And then when you open your peace chest, or the mother you make it for, or whomever I give the peace chest to, the aroma of life, new life, just comes out of it. And so all the peace chests smell like baby. So if that's something you really want to do, so an extra touch that you want to add to your peace chest, I say go for it. You can see this I have on the table here with me. I'll just show it to you, give you a quick look. I have these golden eggs. I know you see them over here. Oh my goodness, these are wonderful. This is another plaque that I got from Dollar Tree. This is this plaque here, and this one says peace. And this is what I have there in front of the golden eggs, the basket with the golden eggs. Isn't that beautiful? That is. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful bird there. And then I have this basket of peace chest, this basket of golden eggs to go with the peace chest. And what I do is it just sits out, like that. I have all my little, my peace chest and my keepsake chest with it, because I have one that's it's a keepsake chest. You can get those from Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Joann's. And what you do is you make one, because I have a keepsake peace chest, and I just keep that there with the light that I got from Dollar Tree. I like colors. And what you do is you just turn it on, and you sit it with your peace chest. You might want to sit it in this very special place, and then at night you turn the candle on. See? And the room you go into just changes colors. The chest changes colors, and it's just a beautiful and safe way to spend time sitting with your peace chest and talking to love and singing to love and telling love how you feel today, and just sharing with love. It picks up your morale. It enriches your spirit. It puts some spunk in your soul. And so when you sit there, it's turning room colors, and you're sitting there enjoying those moments. And I think it's just a beautiful addition. Like I said, you can get it from Dollar Tree. Where everything in there really is $1. And so you get these candles. You can get the ones that light up and turn if you want, or you can get the smaller ones, which are just as good because you turn them on too. And they have a really soft glow, and they flicker just like an actual candle would flicker. And so if you like that, you could do that. And so I have this on there, the peace chest, and I have this on. And these candles, you can sit with your peace chest, and you can sit quietly and meditate, and you can fall asleep, and you're not going to burn the house down with this. So that's another benefit. You can burn the house down with it. And it's beautiful. So you're interested in that. And like I said, the plaques that you see hanging behind me of faith and of love and of hope, which I have down here directly in front of me. Ta-da! There, see that? butterflies. Of course, you know by now, I do love butterflies. So anyway, on that note, I'm just so very, very glad you came and we all got together and had a chance to commune and talk about love and talk about our peace angels, our peace box that we're making for them. And I certainly hope that you are involving this in your life, and I certainly hope that this is helping you to have the honorable closure for that life, and that you can continue to enjoy the help that has been so preciously lavished on you. See, now that you have these angels with you, I encourage the mothers who are trying to decide whether or not they want to do that, to remember that adoption is a fruitful tree, and it's abundant, and it's a far better choice. So you don't just have to worry about whether or not you should do abortion. You can be, you're already empowered. What you do with the power is up to you. So we love you here, and I'll see you again when I make the next set of peace boxes. And remember, you can always respond on YouTube. You can say, hey, I have a peace box, or I'm making a peace box, or you can say that you have participated in adoption, that you've received a child through adoption, it has enriched your life. And just, if you like, you can share on the page. And if you want to share with me, and I'll always respond if that's what you want. I can respond, and I can in fact respond to you, and the response does not have to be visible on YouTube. I can actually respond to you from the email that I have there. I can just respond back to you if you just want to share something with me, and you don't want it necessarily visible on YouTube. I'm okay with that. I just want you to know that this is all about us, and it's all about love. With that, I send you off with blessings, and I bless you, and my desire is that you have so many blessings bombarding your life that at some point you have to actually scream out, stop! So, on that note, just know that I love you. Just know you are loved. And until we get together again and look at some more beautiful, beautiful peace box, remember your angels, and remember most of all that we love you. Bye-bye.